And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And that just misses.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a swing and a miss, and there's one down.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Victor Scott.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
In for a strike. 1 and 2. 2 out, space is empty. Good job to fight that one off. In the dirt, and the count is 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in Arlington, and towing the slab here, Eric Fetty.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now, Josh Smith. One, 2 now. Now one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. On the ground. Contreras. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the center
And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Josh Smith.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
One out, runner at second. Next up for Texas, Corey Seager. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Three, 2 now. Langford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Here's Josh Young. That one is absolutely belted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 runs in. Relay throw home. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Alejandro Ozuna. The 2-1. Foul ball there. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Just misses. And that's ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Burger.
And now it's Jake Berger to hit. And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Outside. And it's 2-2. Struck him out looking. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
High fly ball, right field. Haggerty hauls it in for the out. 1 down.
That is fit. The designated
and now it's Ivan Herrera.
Always fun watching DeGrom go to work on the mound. He's so good, and as a 2-time Cy Young Award winner, he's got the honors to back it up. Won those awards in 2018 and 2019, becoming the first National League pitcher to go back-to-back since Clayton Kershaw.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Nato comes in to take his cuts, and that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
2 outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Right through there for a strike. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A gigantic blast, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Now it's Marcus Semien.
2-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fastball for a strike. And the count is even, 2-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh.
So digging in, Josh Smith. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Newt Barr on the move. And that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 3-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, new inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Alec Burleson. Just missed. swings through that one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Pedro Pajes. And he swings through that one.
1 and 2.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Center field. Langford has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Victor Scott.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Rangers 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back in Arlington, here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Wyatt Langford.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these Rangers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming. That's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the Major League average.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Burleson. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Lars Nootbaar. The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Batting, shortstop Mason Wynn.
And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 1 out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. His 7th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 3-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Ground ball right side. Simeon toss over to first. Now 2 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One-two to Contreras. That's off the mark, and the count's even at 2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short, Seager. To first, and Contreras is retired. And that is the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Alejandro Ozuna. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
2-2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting, the designated
Up next for the
hitter,
Rangers, Jake Burger.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And that's outside. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first with 1 gone. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Jonah Heim. That misses, and the count is 3-1. Burger leads off first with 1 away. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
First
Marcus
and second, 1 out. Marcus Simeon stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it stays fair. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Oh, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Kind of just punched it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Eric Fetty done for the day, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
Andre
St. Louis,
Palante on a pitch
number
out of the pen here.
53,
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So bases all loaded up. Sam Haggerty stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Josh Smith getting ready to hit.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That misses, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. They leave him loaded. We played 4. It's the Rangers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Back at Globe Life Field, ready now for the 5th inning. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. And now 2-1.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That's in there, and a count 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
On the ground. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Alec Burleson digs in now. The Rangers up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Grounds one to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Pedro Pajes.
Now it's going to be Pedro Pajes. This one high in the air to left center. Ozuna settles under this one and makes the grab. And that is that. So one left for the Cardinals, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
The batter, number 5.
So now it's Corey Seager.
Seager.
That one catches the zone, and that is strike two. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kyle Leahy getting loose out there. Number 35 also throwing. Good eye right there.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Pop up here, third base side. Arenado under it. He's got it, and there's two away.
That hanging breaking ball looks so juicy to the hitter, and nothing more frustrating when you miss that pitch and you pop out. He's going to have to think about that till his next at bat.
Two down, base is empty. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that one popped to short. Win. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for the Rangers, and the score stays 3-1. Back in Arlington. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. And that one popped in the air, left field. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left
Lars
fielder,
Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Next offering is down low. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jake Latz up and loosening in the pen. Milner warming up as well. The Rangers holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're the top half of the 6th. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Mason
Wynn. Next up for the Cardinals. Wynn having a lot more success on the road this season. The 2-2. Popped up. Simeon makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Cardinals 1. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Alejandro Ozuna. Next offering is fouled back. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jake Burger.
Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Jake Burger.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Pitch misses. 2-2. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Jonah Heim. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The 1-1. That one ripped. And it hits the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Here is Marcus Semien. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 now. High fly ball out towards left field. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Man at second. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Latz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close.
67.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Ivan Herrera will hit next. Out to short. Seager. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That's in there. And now 2-2.
2-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Alec Burleson waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Kyle Leahy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's going to be Sam Haggerty.
The right fielder, Sam Haggerty.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate, and I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one upstairs. Movement in the bullpen. Number 35 getting ready to go. Romero, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. Way inside. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Just missed.
Ball.
Corey Seager waiting to hit for the Rangers. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the seventh. And the Rangers set down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the eighth. Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Luke Jackson, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Milner also getting ready. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Hine gets it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals. And that skips in the dirt. Next one is off the plate. Now 3-1.
3-1.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
The center fielder, number 11, Victor.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jake Latz departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
Obi
the
Milner
Rangers.
on to pitch here.
Number
Well,
41.
the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead
Milner.
late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pinch hitter coming on. Yohel
Number
Pozo.
63,
Runner on first
Yohel
and one down for him.
Pozo.
And a base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers.
One of the hardest
Now
things to
back.
do in the game
Left
to
fielder,
stay
Lars
mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. 1-1 now.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Ozuna on his way in. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Here's the shortstop at the play. Mason Wynn. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned to the deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the arm speed. Had his opponent way out on that front foot.
Now pitching. for
Back
the
now, new
Cardinals.
pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
59.
8th. JoJo Romero.
JoJo
Bringing in the lefty with the
Romero.
left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
This
So
game
coming into
for
the game now on
Cardinals.
defense, Jose
Now playing
Barrero.
center
He'll be
field.
patrolling center field.
Number 27.
Now it's
Jose
Corey Seager.
Guerrero.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Ground ball up the middle. And Seager is set down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Young.
Josh Young now at the plate. Next pitch is downstairs.
3-1.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's out to center field. Barrero sizes this one up. Nabs it. 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Alejandro Ozuna stepping in for the Rangers. Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
High fly ball out to center field. Barrero hauls it in to end the inning. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Luke Jackson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now here is Brendan Donovan.
Brendan Donovan.
That's a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And, boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. That one at 95, missed up top. 2 balls and a strike. With the tying run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So runners at the corners. Nobody out. Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera.
1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Just off the inside edge.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Swings through that.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Donovan at third. Contreras at first with no outs. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
He's 2 outs away. Arenado getting ready to hit. Got him swinging for the K. Cardinals now with just 1 out remaining. Alec Burleson, the next to hit.
Alec Burleson.
Lifted to left, and this should do it. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, getting that win today is a great feeling to continue through the rest of the month.